we are looking at an okay day, but there is a small window that you're going to have some quick storms that are pushing through the area. Now, a weather alert day expands the entirety of the afternoon, but realistically, I think it's only about a 10 to 15 minute period when that line is rolling through that you have the worst of the weather. That's typically how it goes, especially when you have a line of storms like this. So from the mountains to the sandhills, you're expecting a line of thunderstorms to develop right around noon and then quickly pick up the pace as it pushes its way off towards the east. Usually these will move at a pace anywhere from about 35 to 45 miles per hour. Once they start moving at 60 miles per hour, that usually indicates that winds could get as high as 60 miles per hour. And I think we have that right around the 3 o'clock hour where it's starting to hit its peak. Off in the distance, you can see these low-hanging clouds. These can sometimes drop low, and then that's where it turns into a ground cloud, aka fog. So we will have some on and off fog through this morning. The main timing for these storms is noon to 7. I think the highest impact's gusty winds. Number 2 is hail, lightning, heavy rain, what usually comes with a thunderstorm, but there is the outside chance that a spin-up tornado could be a possibility. Now, likely within a line of thunderstorms, by the time the tornado warning is chimed, you already have had the worst of it, or it might have already touched down. So that's one of those things you just got to be weather aware and anticipate something like that where you could have a quick shift in the winds. Now our weekend looking much better, sunshine with temperatures in the lower 80s. Our severe weather threats, as I mentioned, winds at a high, but we're still going to keep that tornado and hail threat pretty close to one another, but still on the lower end overall. And our surface map shows that this is the setup. It's going to be a prefrontal boundary, so this band of storms, which is already pretty close to us, and then this cold front is going to start to pick up the pace. I will say that this is moving faster than it was yesterday. That's why we moved this from noon to 7 instead of, I think we had about 2 to 8. So this is anticipating the quick movement. Here's 11 o'clock. This is the fastest moving futurecast that I have, which actually has the line of storms here in Hickory by 1 o'clock. That pushes it right around the Charlotte area by about 2 o'clock. But see this little bow here? That's representing that we have some stronger winds here, and then you have some stronger winds here. Sometimes when you have two strong sections of a line, they can separate, and that's exactly what we're indicating. So I think there's, at times, some of us could kind of have the grace that this thing will spread apart, maybe over your neighborhood, just depends. And it looks like the I-77 corridor, and a lot of models are agreeing in it, could be the spot that happens, but it just depends. Where the 485 loop is 67 miles long, if realistically Matthews could have a storm, but then meanwhile, over in Paw Creek, you don't really have too much. All of us will see these storms clear by about 5 to 6 o'clock, could have a leftover shower behind that, but I think we're all clear from severe by about 7 o'clock, and that's why we have that window. Our rainfall chance is still going to be lasting through the weekend. Slight chance for rain late day on Saturday. I think mid to late afternoon is a better chance for rain on Sunday. Our Guy Roofing 7-day forecast, one day stands out from all the rest, and that is that red one. That's that weather alert day for today. Lower 80s, feeling a little less humid for Saturday and Sunday, but look at temperatures jump into the mid to the upper 80s. Lots of sunshine, and we have a nice little dry period. Looks like we're not seeing another rain chance next work week until Thursday. So that's your severe weather window. Majestic, you're also tracking some fog that could impact your morning commute.